my god, man, where do you want to breathe? Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever applies to you. Welcome back if you are new here. My name is Julia. I'm a contemporary singing specialist based in Australia, and today I am finally checking out Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. This one was requested way back when I even first started my channel, so I am very excited to get into it today with you all. Let's get into it. Okay, he's barely even started and already we have such delicious phrasing, a good mix of sustained with a beautiful gentle vibrato and then shorter speechier sections. It just makes it feel really emotionally engaging. We're super light on the vocal intensity right now and the tone overall is really, really sweet. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. Oh my god, man, where do you want to breathe? Holy moly! Ah! Oh my goodness. This dynamic control. Hear how it pulls back and then swells into the next section, and then he's got a couple of more articulated swells that get more twangy. Twangy, if you aren't sure, is that brighter quality that's coming into the tone. Oh my word, we have to re-listen to that. Are you still mine? Your love. Oh god, he's not shying around from being able to play with those other vocal tones. Wow, this is beautiful. So wider open mouth on mine. He's closing it, very gentle pull back on the dynamic. We get that vibrato in there, which it's such a sweet, gentle vibrato that it's almost like these delicate little sprinkles that he's just putting into that phrase. Oh my goodness. And then he just keeps going. I was expecting him to breathe well before he did. It's like he knows, oh no, I got more in the tank. I got more in the tank. And then he slides into different tones, so predominantly through the mouth on mine, and then pulling it back, the mouth gets a little closed. We hear the sound kind of close off too. And there's it's kind of between the mouth and the nose, so your sound waves, I guess you can say, can propagate both through the mouth and the nose. You can do this at the same time. You could do it predominantly one or the other. But yeah, he's got that shift happening there too. This is beautiful work. And please note, he still hasn't gotten super intense aside from that one louder sound, which was there momentarily. Like, these are the subtle things you can do to create an emotional response, playing with time, playing with dynamics. Oh, okay, we must keep going. Your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Nice flexibility that he's showing there. So the larynx descended and we got that lower sound. That wasn't quite the pitch, but we got this lower, slightly wider, almost darker quality in the sound. Larynx is probably lowering on that one. I mean, also going down in pitch helps a lot with those kinds of choices, but we've been super light and sweet on these higher pitches, and then now we're getting some width and some warmth to it. You'll know what I'm talking about when we rewatch it. Godspeed your love to just the comparison. To brighter and lighter and higher. Your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea.
say to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me.
I could tell he's going to kick off. This articulation here was really interesting.
Riverside, wait for me, wait for me. Of the sea. Yeah.
God, he sounds so flexible when he's going up there. Flexibility is where your voice needs to make adjustments in order to give you the tone that you want. If you are ascending past anything sort of a fourth in range, so a fourth is an interval, the distance between two notes. If you think of, if I was to be a little cheeky and pick this piano up, if I'm going from a C to a D, that's a major second. So if we think of it as numbers, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep it in C major for now so we don't have to worry about accidentals. This would be a fourth. Anything where your melody kind of has to exceed that usually requires some adjustment. Even if it's just teeny tiny, anything bigger than that, definitely. So he's navigating a lot of range so far, meaning his voice has to navigate that. And when he's doing these ascending patterns, notice how it isn't getting heavier. It isn't getting tighter. He's keeping the same quality as he is ascending. He's comfortable with that. And ascending in particular is usually a little on the trickier side because it's easy to build tension with pitch rising because so many other physical aspects when we think of rising like to lift and tighten. And so sometimes people will spend a lot of time disconnecting the idea that they have to lift and pull upwards in order to facilitate higher pitches. We see a little bit of physicality that suggests he does, but so we see a little bit of that movement there, but vocally, we don't have that. You will eventually get to a point where physically you can express yourself as you wish, and your voice will be comfortable ascending without other signs of physical tension kind of accompanying that.
Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me.
Almost like, I don't know if that little yodel crack was deliberate either. God, I'm stopping and starting so much. I hope that this is okay. I promise I will keep listening in a moment. I don't know if that little yodel crack was an accident or not, but it's there, it's present.
Wait for me.
Which is part of that shift between registrations. Usually it's easy to get a yodel crack just trying to flip from first to second really, really quickly because that coordination, that flexibility might not be there yet. So it could be deliberate, could be happy accident, but it sounds cool.
Wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine?
Question, is he a yodeler?
Are you
Beautiful emphasis on that.
still
That section makes me think, does he yodel? Because there's yodel quality without necessarily the yodel crack happening. It's like he walks on the edge of that slightly harsh yodel sound and then flips up. Get up to E5 on that 2 beautiful second register, sir. Oh my lord. Anyway, we have just on the edge of harsh up into something beautiful and bright and free. Let's keep going.
I really need your love. God speak your love to
Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to hear that ending again. Oh my goodness, this is such a sweet, delicate second register. Mwah. Let's see where he goes. All right, up to a G5. Oh, that was beautiful. So light with the tone, and yet up there it's so ringy. Ringy and clear. Was he a child? Like a cathedral singer or something? Because it's the same technique. That's beautiful. I want to hear it again. Oh my goodness. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I love expressive singers. There is so much more to an emotional listening experience than just really loud, intense belting. Like high belting, intense belting that you can sustain, amazing. That's so good. It can also contribute so much to an emotional performance, but these subtle things, swells of dynamics, actually paying attention to the text, emphasizing words so that it makes emotional sense to the listener. It's these tiny little things that you kind of have to be aware of when you are approaching a song in this kind of croony style, because otherwise you do lose that connection. You don't get that emotional response. Like this, it almost makes you feel like he's singing directly to you. The way he can make the ends of certain phrases sound so conversational by that added speechiness. Just saying the word, ending it sooner, like he could clearly legato his butt off with those long sustains in the beginning. You do need breath management for that, in the same way that it's a slightly different breath strategy if you were to sustain something that is loud and intense. So the technique that he's showing you here is about sensitivity. It's about being able to maintain that moderate intensity, sustain it, and get as much out of your phrasing work as you possibly can. I haven't even mentioned the agility yet. We do have a very similar riff or melisma that is happening throughout here. And it sort of plays around this movement of da 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 da. So a lot of the riffs are kind of based around that pattern. Oh. So if you can kind of get that shape, this is a beautiful song if you're just starting off on riffs, because the aim here is to have it as free and connected and kind of bouncy, how he would be doing it, without it necessarily being the most complicated riff pitch-wise. Again, subtle and beautiful, and the execution is absolutely delightful. This was gorgeous. I wasn't expecting that second register at the end. I'm in love with the phrase work. Truly good crooners are very good with that, because you need more than just a pitch and words coming in at the right time for a song to be emotional. I mean, I guess it can also depend on the listener. If you catch someone on a day where they're feeling a little more emotional, perhaps your lyrics will touch them anyway, but this is vocal storytelling. I also feel like that section is a really good example of vocal adjustments. The movement is quite a bit larger than that fourth that we explored earlier, and so we're having to actually actively hear him make those adjustments for the tone that he wants. You could, in theory, smooth that out even more and have it all one tone if you really wanted to. But there's something that feels very authentic and real about not completely smoothing out that adjustment between those pitches. There's something that feels so human about hearing the more vulnerable sides of vocal expression, like being right on the edge where it almost feels like he's gonna crack, where we did lose the dynamics just like a tiny bit, feels more emotionally involved. Yeah, lots to enjoy with that. I feel like I could have pause, play, picked it apart. So hopefully caption-Julia provides any additional details that I would have done in that moment. Yeah, beautiful, subtle, good storytelling, delicate, soaring vocals at the end. Like what else could you want? Anyways, that is where I am going to leave that one today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, click the subscribe button if you want more just like this one. And as usual, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you are staying healthy. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! But emotionally, the storytelling's been really consistent. Goes by so slow. Usually it's easy to get a yodel crack